Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, it's going to be a rundown of a lot of my more recent purchases, products I've never used before, so I'm going to try them on camera for the first time, a couple ones that I've only used once, and then my final thoughts on some more recent bits and pieces. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope you decide to stay tuned. We're going to get straight into it. I want to show this to you because I'm like very obsessed. So this blush right here is from Cosmetics. It is their Heaven's Glow Radiant Veil something blush, and this is in Rococo. This is my most recent purchase. I also have Faded Clementine and Venetian Rose. All of them don't look like there'll be much in the pan in terms of pigmentation, but by golly, like this is just, I am obsessed. Like I can't even explain this color. But the way that it photographed, the way that it came off on camera in real life, I just die. It's so beautiful. By the way, I was using a Refer number 5 brush. Let's talk about Refer while we're at it. I love their face brushes. I haven't found one that I didn't like. They have more fluff to them, which is what I prefer in a brush, both for eyes and face. So it's fair to say that I definitely want to pick up more face brushes. I love that number 5 brush. Now I'm going to get into highlighter, and this is another product that I only use once. Again, it's from Cosmetics. This is their Moonbeam, and I have it in, I believe, the second shade, which is Halo. It comes with this puff. I don't like it. Now let's talk about this contraption a little bit. I am not rough with my makeup products. This thing doesn't close. This thing was expensive. But here is what the inside looks like. This is a cushion liquid formulation, and I think I want to use it with the e.l.f. putty brush. This is a really good color for medium complexions. Let me just show you with this. See? It like stamps it, but after buffing it away, it looks so much better. See that? And before I douse myself completely with all of this highlighter, before I had applied anything, I just had my bronzer on, and you can see that my face was already glowy. I did have a bit of Charlotte Tilbury's Wonder Glow on, but I did finish off my skin with the Guerlain Meteorites. This is in 03 medium, and as much as I don't like the scent, I really do like the finish on the skin. I mean, it is effective, and so I can't knock it just because I don't like the scent. It really does make the skin look glowy and healthy. And so my face is done. Come on guys, like I could just wear this and go out. Oh, by the way, the cream bronzer that I had used was the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream bronzer. I have it in the shade Golden Tan, I think it is. It does well with my complexion, and I think with the blush, it's just like cherry on top. I am obsessed with just all of the base products and color products that I have on. But now we're gonna go on to these two products. The first one being the Natasha Denona Mini Retro Palette. This was the only other mini that I wanted. And then I caved and got the Glam Face Palette, Cheek and Eye Essentials, and I got it in light. This is what the box looks like. This has been out for a little bit. So we have 2 eye palettes to work with. What colors do I want to use? In this palette, I think I want to use the medium and deeper brown shades. So I'm going to start off with Transition using this one here from the Retro palette. It's like a pinkish neutral color. And let's get a brush. This is one of my favorite brushes for transition. This is the BK Beauty 201. This is something about me I don't think will ever change, and that's just having a pretty soft transition shade to start off with. Without it, it just seems blah. Ooh, that was nice. I don't even know what I want to do with the shimmers because there's so many good options. Now using the Refer number 1, I'm going to take the crease shade. This one right here, dead center. I know this is a shade I'm going to love just because this is a color I have 1,000 of, and I could have 1,000 more. Beautiful. And see how well that blended into that transition color. Moving on. Let's use a MAC 221 brush, this one here, and I'm going to take Smoke, which is this color over here. I'd say it's medium deep, at least on my complexion. This is not going to be extremely dark on my complexion. However, this is generally the depth that I like to go with on a regular basis. I don't usually go dark with my eyeshadows, so this is more than enough depth for me. Look at that transition crease, outer corner. I completely forgot to address this at the beginning of the video because you can probably see it, but on my neck it actually stretches this far. Guys, I didn't know millipedes could give you burns. They're coming out in droves, and my bed is against the wall near 2 windows, and I think he came through one of the windows, ended up on my bed late at night, and I woke up and I was like, what the heck is this? Why is my skin burning? Next day it was like red and raised, and the sting, like the burn, only lasted about an hour, so I knew I wasn't allergic. But I never knew that these freaking millipedes could give you burns from like toxins they release. And the reason I say that is because I used to like hold them with my hand. They never burned me then, but I mean, I guess. I didn't even know they were called millipede burns. I had to look it up. I had to Google it. Thank God I'm not scared of worms because I would have died. I'm so torn right now. I am dying over both of these shimmers, but I'm also dying over this one. Maybe what I'll do is I'll start off, because I want to use both palettes. Why don't I start off with this inner corner color as the beginning part of my lid, and then I'll use this for the center of my lid. Done deal. Oh, I barely had any on my finger. I even did this to my freaking mirror. Whoa, I have to be careful. Can't have too much fallout. I already did my face. Gosh dang it, that's a lot of shimmer and glimmer. I don't think this shimmer or this glitter, whatever it is the same formulation as that first shade. Or maybe it is, but it's deeper so it doesn't come off as stark on my skin tone. Oh, is this a duochrome? It's like blue and yellow, or blue and gold and a little bit of pink. It looks shifty. I was supposed to film this video yesterday, ran a little bit, but it was my niece's 3rd birthday. Okay, so yesterday was March 3rd, so that's 3-3. She's turning 3 years old. My niece is halfway across the world in Rochester, New York. And it doesn't matter. We still celebrate my brother's birthday, my sister-in-law's birthday, and of course, the baby of the family. And so pretty much the entirety of yesterday, I was cooking and preparing for dinner, because there's no way that my baby girl wasn't going to have a rock star birthday party halfway across the world. She was excited because she woke up really early in the morning over there, and it was already nighttime over here, like bedtime basically. And I showed her that we bought her a cake. So she has a cake in Rochester for today, but we had a birthday cake here too. So technically she had 2 cakes. One on her side of the world and another one on the other side of the world. We don't care. It's tradition. We celebrate their birthdays here too. But shut up, guys. Check out this eye look. I don't even want to put liner on. I don't want to damage any of this beautifulness. So what I'm gonna do is do my other eye, put on lashes, and then from there determine whether or not I'm gonna do my lower lash line. So I will be right back. You know what, while I'm doing my lashes, I think it's a good idea if I run down some of the other products that I haven't used in this video. So starting with the Huda Beauty Retrograde palette. Love. It's not a palette that I'm going to be using all the time because there's a lot of bright colors. The formulation is really, really good. I do enjoy it, and so I'm going to be keeping my eye out for the next Huda Beauty palettes and see if any of them would be a perfect fit for my collection. Sydney Grace, I love. It's similar to a lot of the more higher end and luxury formulations that I have. However, I've gathered from a few reviews that the shimmers are not exactly the kind of quality that she has in, say, some of her other eyeshadows, but I don't have a problem with them. I have options. I mean, look at my Natasha Denona. I can just mix and match. I also have a bunch of Viseart stuff, and I will say this, I love Viseart's formulation. It's one of my favorite finds. However, if you're thinking of buying the quads that are like the Praline, the Lila's collection, I would recommend that you only check them out if you are on the hunt for very basic palettes with not a lot of depth in them. I don't necessarily feel like it's a complete quad. The Jelly Pop primer, I really do like it, and I feel like it does fare well on my skin. I like the way that it grips onto my foundation. I just can't say with certainty that this is anything close to the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I really feel the tackiness on that one, where this one just feels thick. Like the Hydro Grip, it feels thin, but once it lays and sets, it's tacky. This just feels thick, but less tacky. I think that's pretty much a lot of the things that I've recently purchased. I know that I did a lot of eyeshadows, so I'm just gonna double check, run through one more time. Yeah, that's it. Something is telling me to use the green in this palette underneath like my lower lash line. I should just do it. I'm gonna take a Hakuhodo G5514. I'm always skeptical with colors like these on my complexion. Like, are they just gonna end up looking muddy brown? Because it's happened before. See, like it doesn't come off green, but I think I kind of like that. Up close, I can see the green in it, but I think from afar, it just looks like a muddied gray brown. I'm not angry though. That's it, guys. That is my rundown of everything I've recently purchased. First impressions of some like really new products. This, I think these two, no. This is my favorite thing that I've recently purchased. Like, I can't explain my obsession. Like, look at my cheeks, guys. The shimmers, guys. Whoa. Well, I wasn't expecting it. I was a little thrown off, not gonna lie. I mean, even this, I said that I regretted buying it, and I think part of me still does, just because of how expensive it is. But let's be real here. Like, it's a really pretty glow on the face. So thank you guys for joining me in this video. A full list of products will be listed down below. Don't you fret, and I'll also be including a link. Just remember, they are magic links, so they are affiliated, which means I do make a small commission every time you decide to make a purchase. I also have my Instagram account linked below. It is the first link in the description box. That's where I post most of my makeup looks, along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.